LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return,
But I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
It's deprogramming. Of course, I decided to blow out the mic right off the top. That's what I do. My name is Justin. I'm a host of sorts, and I swear sometimes I can speak. Today's not one of those days. Hey, if you want to help me, this program, anything that I'm doing, patreon.com/ohhijustin. It's the hub for everything that I am doing right now, which includes the Wrestle Pals podcast. Also, as I said before, the Deprogram podcast, you get it early there, and the Oh Hi Justin podcast, which you get a full week before the rest of the world. Video content coming up soon, hopefully. Maybe a comic book, because that's something weird I'm talking about. Maybe a new podcast down the pike. Lots of stuff. Also, These Ghouls. If you want to hear the These Ghouls demos before the rest of the world, they are there. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about Hole. And excuse me while I laugh, because the name, I'm still juvenile. The word hole still makes me laugh. Today, the panel, we are joined by, the man has many names, but today he will be Andy. Andy, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's,
have you recovered from?
I'm never too far away, I guess, after the Fredo sessions and everything else.
I was going to say,
I'm
you recovering pretty well?
Back like a 7-year itch.
Yeah, you recovering well from the Fredo sessions?
Yeah, definitely.
It was a fun time, but
it was
a lot in a day.
For sure.
Also joining us for the first time since the pod has been back, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Florida, Peter Gardner. Peter, how you doing?
Hi. I'm doing all right. It's hot as hell outside here, but that's Florida for you.
Yep. This is the first time back, man. Have you got the itch?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Actually, so we'll start with you then, because you're actually the person who put Hole up. You said I want to do Hole. God, the phrasing on that is just awful. But you said you wanted to talk about Hole. So tell me what it is about Hole that has you amped up. How long have you been a fan?
Since like the early 90s, I think my story with them kind of goes along with most Hole fans. Like, Kurt Cobain married Courtney Love and introduced the world to Hole. And Kurt Cobain was the type of guy who was always like, hey, check out these other bands. Like, if you like my band, listen to these guys. So I checked out Hole, and I was like, this is really good. I kind of like this. Mm. And then, unfortunately, Live Through This came out, I think, like a week after he killed himself.
Yeah. Yep.
So it was I liked it, but it was an awkward listening experience. But I did like the songs that I heard, and I've just stuck around with them ever since.
Okay, I was going to say, so it was an awkward experience then. Does that awkwardness still hold?
Not really.
Okay. Andy, you jumped on a couple weeks ago. I think you just saw that there was Hole had only one person wanting to talk, and you kind of were like, yeah, let me talk about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a a strange affinity. Like, I don't like every, I call it chick rock band or whatever, you know, you want to call it. Like, I dig Veruca Salt, Hole, like, and granted, a lot of the 90s alternative bands with, females in them were pretty great to a certain, like, at least in their own right or with their own singles. And Hole was definitely one of them. And it's, definitely between Veruca Salt and Hole. I had a couple female guitar students back when I was more active with that, and introducing them to those two bands particularly went over really well. So, why not continue to spread the love for
hey, I see
Courtney
what you did
Love.
there.
And
Yeah.
Courtney's such a interesting woman.
That's the good way to put it.
Yeah.
That is a good way to put it.
With,
I was
yeah,
listening
the most democratic way to say it.
Yeah, she's. I used to be one of the ones who kind of, I don't want to say shat on her, but listening to Nobody's Daughter specifically, and we'll get into like specifics of songs and lyrics and whatnot, but listening to Nobody's Daughter, I feel bad that I was the way I was towards Courtney. I understand some of it is brought on herself, but when you really dive into the lyrics and the songs that they're doing, you can tell that she's a bit of a tortured soul, much like Kurt was.
Yeah.
And she's definitely not right in the head.
Yeah, and she.
Yeah, I mean, some of it's her own, and some of it's everything else.
She really lost it after Kurt died because her bass player also died like a couple weeks before that. So like,
Oh wow.
when Live Through This came out and she had to do the promotional tour, she was just a mess.
See, I don't think people give enough credence to that, because that happened to Billy Corgan. They lost their touring keyboardist, and then Jimmy went to jail. And I think he lost his mother. Like already, like this was all as Adore was about to come out, and when all these losses come together, like that's massive.
Yeah, it's heavy, especially in a band setting. It's if you're not a musician listening to this, when people say that bands are family, that's really the kind of dynamic that exists. So you have to really kind of consider the loss of a family member in one sense or another, because you're spending a lot of time with these people.
Pete, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you were saying something?
I was just going to mention that, like, when you're rolling out an album, you can't really just cancel all of your promotional stuff because someone died. Like, there's, concerts that you're scheduled to play. There's all these contracts that you've signed. It's like, she really didn't have any time to grieve by herself. Right. She grieved in front of all of us. And I think she's an interesting person, but I think that period of her life is also what shaped a lot of what many people think of when they think of Courtney Love. They just think of her as like this crazy woman, who just loses her shit all the time. And I don't think that's fair.
I don't think so either, especially as I said, listening to Nobody's Daughter. Now, while as a whole, phrasing intended, as a whole, I didn't like Nobody's Daughter as a whole record, but in the context of their entire discography, it's kind of fantastic. I think this is a good point because, okay, so the name of the game is Deprogrammed, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna hop in here. The name of the game is Deprogrammed, and what we've done, the three of us have taken the 4 albums and a B-side, and we are pulling out 20 songs, and we're gonna mash them together. Andy may not have 20. He may have told me that, but we're gonna
We'll find out.
Yeah, we're gonna mash them together, and we're gonna try to make a top 10 starter kit to get you started in the right direction with Hole. Now, I think I want to start with Nobody's Daughter because, like I said, I was kind of surprised that my brother like he got it a couple years ago, and he just immediately shat all over it. And I was like, you know what, I could get that. And I hadn't heard anything from it, and so like I didn't have any preconceived notions going into it other than my brother didn't like it. And as I said just a few seconds ago, if I listen to it on its own, it's probably not that great. But having listened to everything else that they did, it makes sense as an album. That being said, I think one of the most heavy things that I heard, I'm going with Letter to God. I don't know if you guys have it, but I think this is an important song for you to listen to if you have any hope of getting into Courtney's head at all.
I have that one on my list.
Nice.
Yeah, I do not.
She mentions, and this is why I said it earlier. She mentions, I think one of the line is, "I didn't mean to become the joke that I've become," and it's she's really written a letter to God, and is like, you know, why am I here? Like I don't, and hearing that is what kind of sprung all that. Man, like, I mean, obviously it brought out some sympathy from me towards her, but it also let me realize that she, much like Kurt, is a tortured soul. And I mean, she just got this unfair rap because she survived it. So Letter to God is in the convo. I think what we'll do is we'll go to Andy, and then we'll go to Peter. All right, okay. Andy?
Yeah, so let me go stop on my list and just, you know, I started at the beginning and, you know, of their discography with the first album, which, you know, between that one and Celebrity Skin, like there's a very, it's a similar vibe and feel, but like what I really enjoyed about the first album is it's just very raw, and it's just such like garage band.
That's right. That's right,
like,
baby.
It works, and it's like perfect in that sense of like what it was in the 90s and everything else. And you know, starting out with Teenage Whore, like I mean that's
yep.
You know, you know,
yes,
that's the, you know, it's you know,
it's right
it's
on
whole.
point. It's whole, absolutely.
Yeah.
Peter, you got it?
Yeah, I've got that one.
Yeah. When I was a teenager, she clearly had a messed up childhood. Absolutely. Like,
oh, for sure.
Yeah. You don't think about like the kind of toll that takes on a little girl, but I think we'll get into more of that later too. I'm sure we will. Peter, it is your turn.
I'm going to go from the top of my list, and I'm going to go with what I think is their signature song, and I'm going to say Violet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's on my list.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't even care about Hole if I never heard Violet. Like, I mean, that's just the reality of it. We wouldn't be doing this if Violet didn't exist. You're right. Like, that's the signature. It's weird that, you know, Doll Parts is the one that you still hear. Because to me, Violet is what they sound like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. 3 songs, 2 all the way in, and 1 is in the combo. So far, so good, gents. All right. This one, I was actually just listening to before we started, and it officially became number 20. Because I was down to 21 40 minutes ago. So I had to boot one in favor of this song, and it's the B-side that Peter threw in late, Retard Girl.
Yeah, I had that. That was obviously.
Yes.
I don't.
It's again with the thread of being tortured. It's a song. I don't know if I take it as autobiographical. Oh, geez, that was a cluster F.
Yeah. That was a butcher.
I think it's about her getting bullied, And I mean, that's the way it came off to me. Regardless, it is a song about a girl getting bullied and being called a retard, and it's intense. Andy.
Yeah. All right. So that Good Sister, Bad Sister.
Yep.
You know, just yeah. I don't know. Like I mean, the songs. You know, there's just good songs on a great raw record, which is the first album. So
Good sister, bad
much more than
sister.
a title is not needed, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
I have it too.
Wowzers. There we go.
This is gonna be a short episode.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about it. Whole is really agreeable if you like 90s music at all. Like you'll have no time diving in. Peter.
It's just an interesting group.
I'm gonna jump ahead a few albums, and I'm gonna throw out a song that, to me, sounds really emotional, and it's another one where she's clearly just bearing her soul, and that's on Celebrity Skin, and the song is Northern Star.
Yeah. I have
good. I don't. But let's see. Let me scroll that over. But it's still around for the combo. I don't have that one. Celebrity Skin's. You know what? I'll save it because I'm gonna follow your thread here, Peter, and I'm gonna toss out the other softball. Celebrity Skin.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Yep. It's that album is arguably their best. Now, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. Because to me, I liked it because it has that. It's really polished. It's very Hollywood, and when done right, that sound is amazing, and it pops. It hits you right in the eardrum in the right way. Now, that being said, I do love the griminess of the first two records, but something about the way Celebrity Skin pops, it hits me in all the right places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just put together well.
Yeah.
Because you still captured the rawness of Whole, but like with the production, like it's just, it's polished just right.
I think they really have a knack for choosing the right songs to open an album.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Because that's the way you're greeted, and it's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right here. Yeah. Let's see. So I played Celebrity Skin. All right, Andy, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Starbelly.
I think that made my initial cut, but got pulled down.
I don't have that one.
Oh.
Okay.
First miss.
Interesting. Yeah.
Let's see. You're still. I think that's falls to that category we were talking about earlier, Andy, about not wanting to pull a whole record. Man,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, Peter.
I'm gonna go back to Live Through This, and I'm gonna make a case for Softer Softest.
Let's see.
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, I don't have it. Do you want to, because you said you wanted to make a case, do you want to, well, you know what? It's in the conversation. We'll wait until the second round.
Okay.
Where do I want to go? Dun, 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 dun. I feel like we're doing really well on that. We're doing really well on that. You know, this one jumped out at me initially as well. Miss World from Live Through This. I made my bed, I'll lie in it. Miss World. You got it, Peter?
I love it, but didn't make my final cut.
Ooh, he misses. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, Andy?
So, let's see. I want to say Doll Parts. I mean, that was, most of our probably, introduction. I think the whole, like, that was the first song that we discovered Courtney with, if I remember correctly.
Well, for me, it was Violet on Beavis and Butthead, but
Yeah.
I don't have doll parts.
I have doll parts.
All right, so it sticks around. Yeah. Gentlemen, we are doing splendidly here. 4 are in, 5 are in the convo, and we've only had 2 misses. That's got to be some sort of record. All right, Peter?
So do we have 5 in?
We have 4 in, 5 for the
4 in.
combo.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, right? Halfway there.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw another softball and say Malibu.
Oh, man, I don't
Yeah.
have it.
I mean,
You're right, though.
it's
I love it.
It's lighter, but it's still a well put together song. It's a good thing, a good song you would expect from a group from that area.
Oh, yeah, and they went very Hollywood, very California with that record, and it suits them. They did it really, really well. Like I said before, like if it's done well, then I will buy it. And I bought all of Celebrity Skin.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're playing with fire because I feel like all the real softballs are out of the way, and now it's all going to basically be preference. So that being said, yeah, I'm going to trot another one out from Nobody's Daughter because, like I said, there's a couple that I feel like either fit the whole narrative, or they just stuck out enough that I was like, you know what, these need to at least be brought up. I'm going with Skinny Little Bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that one.
Oh, and he shoots, he scores. I didn't see that one coming.
That's a whole song.
Absolutely.
Through and through.
Yep.
Those were the only 2 songs I had from Nobody's Daughter, and they both got through.
Yeah, I've only got one other, so. Nobody's Daughter it's a good record. I don't recommend listening to it on its own. I know that sounds ridiculous, but take in the rest of their discography first. Now, it's different from the rest of the discography, but it makes sense if you listen to everything else. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, it definitely is a context record.
Yeah, absolutely. It just shows you, because I mean, let's see, Celebrity Skin was what, 99, and so
somewhere in there, yeah.
Nobody's Daughter, I want to say, was like 2010 or something. It's pretty late.
Yeah, it's like 2010, 2012, somewhere in there.
Yeah, so I mean, it was like way later, and she had some growing up to do. All right.
Yeah.
Andy?
Yeah. So staying California and Hollywood and whatnot, PCH, or Pacific Coast Highway, was just a good jam. Like, not really like a jam in like that sense, but like it was a good, you could drive to that song and just enjoy the music and the road, Yeah. And that's what PCH is.
I don't have it.
I don't have it either.
Oh. Well, we're at the point where
maybe listen to it in the car.
That's not a bad idea. It must just not have been a very good walking song. Now, I'll say this: like, we are definitely at the point, because we're halfway there, where misses are really not that big of a deal. I mean, unless there's something that you really, really feel like we're wrong about. But I mean, so far, man, 5 through, 6 in the combo. All right, Peter.
I'm going to throw out Asking For It.
Dun, 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 dun. I think that must have been on my that must have been on my initial it might have made my initial cut, because I thought I had it, and looking at it, I don't.
Before we move on, quick
Absolutely.
Fun fact about Asking For It. There's a version where Kurt Cobain has backing vocals on it.
That's, I could imagine that being a thing, like when it first came out. Like that.
I mean, you can easily find it on YouTube, but it's just interesting. I mean, I can tell why they ultimately left him out, because he's a huge presence, but also it kind of didn't really fit the song either.
Right. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna toss this one out here, because this one, I hate to use the word, but it hit me so well. It hit so hard.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah. Weird.
Now.
Yeah.
All right, Andy.
Gutless.
I feel like nope.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
All right, Peter.
Playing your song.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
A series of all of us missing them. Oh yeah, that one.
well, just you got to trot them out, and you never know. Yeah, that one hit really well with me. So now I have to really start morphing how I play. Yeah, let's go with this one. I love the way this started and actually ended. She starts singing and playing guitar and goes, oops. When I went, oops. And then starts playing in the opening line, when I went to school at Olympia, Rockstar.
I've got that one.
Yeah.
I don't.
I love that song.
But I remember that song now. That was I was mixed on it because I was thinking back to the Beatles, and it's on, was it like Anthology 3 or something like that, where there's like a was it George or whatever playing the Mother Superior jumped up oh shit, wrong wrong chord, and it's like that little outtake thing, and it called back to that, and I wasn't sure how I felt.
Oh, okay. Well, I like at the
Yeah.
somewhere towards the end, like the band stops and you hear Courtney go, "No, we're not done," and then the band comes back in.
Yeah.
I love that, and I mean it's kind of funny. Like everyone looks the same. Back in Olympia, everyone looked the same, but I'm gonna make it. I like I like that. All right, Andrew.
All right.
Full name.
Yeah, I think Northern Star is the last one on my list here. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I have one other one. So Northern Star, and then I have one more after that.
Well, Peter played Northern Star earlier, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because I have it over in the convo.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So not that song then. But it's still in the conversation, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
How about Never Go Hungry, the bonus track?
Dun, 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 dun. I don't have it.
I don't have it.
Okay.
There it is. I see it. All right, Peter. So wait. So Andy, that's your 15.
Yeah.
So you can either jump on one of these to put it in the convo, or you can round it out to make it 3 if it hits both of us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right,
Okay.
Peter.
Yeah.
Plump.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't have it. I don't have it. A lot of these it was like difficult to cut because I loved the song, but I was like, I can't bring all of Live Through this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had that with almost every record, just to put that on wax. I had that with every record at some point. All right. Well, let's go back to the beginning. How about Garbage Man?
No.
All right, Peter.
Okay. Since we're at the beginning, I've got Barry on my list.
Nope.
Damn.
I know, right? That one definitely made my initial cut. Let's see. Let's scroll this up. How about Boys on the Radio?
That was on my first list, but didn't make the final cut.
See, this is where we're in the nitty gritty. I still somehow have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. It's crazy. All right, Peter.
Awful.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All right, Do you want to use one of yours, Andy, to push it through, or
Checking right now.
okay?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good song.
There we
Yeah.
go. I mean, it's more that California. So
Yeah, it is. But you know, it's still, again, like those songs, like it's so weird because you listen to the first two records and you have that rawness and that garage band thing,
the grunge.
and then you get the Celebrity Skin, and it throws you off because it's so polished.
They went
at
from
first.
Washington to California. I mean, that's literally that's literally what they did.
Yeah.
It sounds like a grunge Fleetwood Mac record, I
Yeah.
think.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
You know, I mean, you just figure like the, from a recording point and everything else, like, now it's 98, like Pro Tools and digital and stuff is slowly becoming a thing and helping that sense. So like you're able to do more.
Well, shoot.
Too. So like
Something we haven't mentioned at all. Celebrity Skin. Billy Corgan helped write. I don't know how much of it, but I know for a fact he did.
oh yeah.
Yeah. That's why actually, this is a good time for it. At the Pumpkins had their big 30th anniversary show recently. It was like this big 3-hour affair. Which, by the way, Peter, the whole concert is up on YouTube. I'm thinking about watching it. Yeah.
That sounds bookmark worthy.
Yeah. Well, so they brought out Chino from the Deftones and they did Bodies. And then they brought out Sugar Ray and they did, or Mark McGrath and they did Fly. And they brought out Courtney Love at one point. And, the video I've seen of it, she didn't look to be in very good condition. But that
comes and goes.
Yeah. I'm almost 100% positive they played Celebrity Skin.
They played Celebrity Skin and Malibu.
Yeah, see?
And then she stuck around and sang Bullet with Butterfly Wings also.
See, and that just sounds fun to me. I don't want to get on a Pumpkins tangent here, but like it's a really good time to be a Pumpkins fan if you ask me, because this is the happiest they've ever been as a band. And if you're a Smashing Pumpkins fan, they're not a happy band. Like it's insane. Like they're partying and enjoying themselves. It's insane.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to the game. I'm sorry, I took that side street, but it was there for the taking.
Yeah, it's related.
Yeah.
It's on topic.
All right. I've been looking at this one and been wanting to play it for a while. So Jennifer's Body.
I have that.
Yeah. Push that one over. All right, Peter.
What haven't I used yet? Beautiful Sun.
Nope, I don't have it. It's funny. These last couple we're just going to completely miss each other. I'm going to. How about I Think That I Would Die?
Don't have it.
Okay, now before we move on, I actually took some notes on some of these songs, and I just wanted to put this out here since it's not going to make it. There's a line where the song breaks down. She lost all her innocence. She says, I'm not a feminist. It's not yours. Fuck you. I don't know what it was about, like, when I heard it, but it hit me so hard, like right in the face. And I was like, oh my God, I need this song. So I just want to make sure that if you are the collecting type and you're collecting all these songs in a playlist, make sure I Think That I Would Die is on your list. All right, Peter?
How about Credit in the Straight World?
Nope. Like I said,
Damn.
we're just gonna swing and miss. I think it's fine though. I think we have like 6 or 7 through. So, slide that over. And just to make it official, I've got She Walks on Me.
Don't have that one.
Between the three of us, we had the entirety of Live Through This.
Very good.
So just to put that out there. All right, Peter. I've got 3 left.
I've got 2.
Okay. Seems about right.
Petals.
Yep, I got it.
Oh, check it. That's,
Check it. Celebrity Skin.
Skin, yeah. The last track.
They do openings and closings really well. And that's important in a band for me. Dun 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 dun.
It just doesn't stand out quite enough for me, so just leave it in the combo.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there for now. All right, and then
good song, but yeah.
I'll throw my last one from Nobody's Daughter out there, even though I know it's going to miss. Samantha.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Yeah. All right, and you've got one left then, Peter?
Yeah. Has anybody brought up Dying yet?
Nope. And I don't have it. All right. And then just to clear out the chamber, I had Loaded as well. Was my last song off of Pretty on the Inside. All right. Empty this out. Archive that list. Archive this list. Let's see where we're at. So all the way in.
Yeah.
Teenage Whore, Good Sister, Bad Sister, Awful, Celebrity Skin, Playing Your Song, Skinny Little Bitch, and Violet. That's a strong 7.
So, yeah.
That is a strong 7. All right, so in the convo, Letter to God, Retard Girl, Petals, Northern Star, Malibu, Rockstar, Jennifer's Body, Softer Softest, Doll Parts. I tell you, the bottom of the pile here for me are Petals, Northern Star, and Malibu, just because we already have 3 from Celebrity Skin through.
Sure. Well, you know.
I mean, it doesn't have to be that way.
It's yeah, because it's 4 records.
Yeah.
You know. It's I don't know.
Well, do we have any?
Yeah.
Do we have any that we feel like at this point have, like, I don't know. I feel like I want to stand up for Letter to God, just because it's looking at where Courtney was even now, 6 years ago. Just kind of, again, watching the envelope, the other end of the envelope, her trying to make amends and like just wondering how the hell did I get here. I think it's a pretty important song to the band, even though it isn't necessarily on brand. I also kind of feel some kind of way about Retard Girl, because that song rules. But we need to get three out of these. Are there any that we feel like don't belong then? Let's start there. Letter to God, Retard Girl, Petals, Northern Star, Malibu, Rockstar, Jennifer's Body, Softer Softest, Doll Parts. I mean,
I need to listen to Jennifer's Body again. Just
okay.
This was one that wasn't on my list.
I feel like with the last 3, I don't think we're taking both Malibu and Doll Parts. I feel like one or the other.
One or the other. I mean,
Malibu has that obvious California sound. And Doll Parts has the like acoustic stripped down sound.
Yeah.
But it gets heavy at the end.
Right.
Oh yeah. She really wants you.
Yeah.
You do, you know? I mean, I would say Doll Parts is the stronger choice between those two for sure.
All right. So anybody against dropping Malibu at this point?
I mean, as much as I like it, I don't have any other further complaints against it in that sense of it going away. Given what, I mean, again, we have an incredible 7 already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it's down between those two, I would lean towards Doll Parts.
All right.
And I know we shouldn't consider the music videos a factor, but the music video for Doll Parts is clearly about her trying to figure out what the hell to do with her life after Kurt Cobain, because, you know, it's got that little boy with blonde hair, like, walking out of the room. And I don't know, to me, it makes it more powerful when she's singing Someday You Will Feel the, what is it, the pain that I feel? Or... Someday you will. Someday you will ache like I ache.
Ache like I ache. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday you will ache like I ache. Yeah. Oh man, that's good.
Yeah. God. Oh, you don't realize the power of her lyrics like until you really get into it like this, and that's, you know, it's like, wow.
Again, that's kind of why I'm going to bat for Letter to God here. All right, so we lose Malibu.
Right.
I'll move Doll Parts up
Parts
to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we'll pop.
Oh, okay, I got you. I would say just put it in.
Yeah, let's pop it through. Pop it through.
Yeah. So we got two slots left.
Two left.
What, 6 on the combo?
Two holes to fill.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
With 7 songs. 7 songs. Two slots. Are you playing La Schlotch? So we need to lose 5. I mean, now we're starting to lose the weight of, you know, which album. I still see Retard Girl sitting here. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, at this point, I'm willing to lose Petals because it's getting no love as far as somebody wanting to go. Okay, how about this? I'm going to read the list, and then each of you tell me which one you would go to bat for. Letter to God, Retard Girl, Petals, Northern Star, Rockstar, Jennifer's Body, Softer Softest. Which one would you take to bat with you? You have one chance.
I'm gonna go with Retard Girl.
All right.
It's that song is just, like you said, it's just awesome.
Yeah. All right, Andy.
God, you know, like several were on, you know, on my list, so it wasn't like in the sense, just that one was mine.
Yeah, right.
You know? God, like Northern Star is really good, and like, Softer. Let's see. Maybe Letter to God, you know.
All right.
I mean, because it's a Nobody's Daughter song. It's, you know, it's kind of the reconnection and the aftermath of everything. So it's a unique snapshot of this band, too, when you really consider things.
Yeah. And I think it's a good, like I said, envelope. So it's like the other end of it. So,
yeah.
To me, Retard Girl and Letter to God were the two that got the love. So to me, those are the two. Unless anybody has any objections, those are the two.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Let me slide it through, and let's run this down. Teenage Whore, Good Sister, Bad Sister, Awful, Celebrity Skin, Playing Your Song, Skinny Little Bitch, Letter to God, Doll Parts, and Violet, and Retard Girl. Yeah. And it has, I'm going to, when I put the playlist together, I'm making Letter to God the last song, just because I think that's kind of the perfect way to kind of wrap it. But, gentlemen, that's our 10. I'm saying to me, that's spot on. It's got the hits, so it's got the familiarity, but it also gives you a little of where they started and a little of where they ended.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah.
That's a solid mix, I think.
Yeah, and like I said,
That was a good
yeah,
depth of what they've done too musically.
yep,
Like you have like the acoustic stuff, with like doll parts and that kind of stuff, and then you have the raw early stuff, the polished, California stuff. It's all there.
yeah,
You know.
got a little everything, and I feel really good about it, gentlemen. And we managed to stretch it out somehow to 40-something minutes here.
Yeah.
All right. But
there's plenty of conversations that are had outside of the music, just about Courtney and everything else. And Courtney's just, again, she's just that presence, that charismatic woman. And whether it was the 90s when everybody was attracted to her and everything else and all that, and like she did People vs. Larry Flint, and that was big for her, just everything else. She's just kind of that presence that like draws people in.
mm-hmm. All right, so I don't like the looks of this what's going on my my gimmick. So with that being said, we're gonna wrap her up. Let me go down this list one last time. Teenage Whore, Good Sister, Bad Sister, Awful, Celebrity Skin, Playing Your Song, Skinny Little Bitch, Doll Parts, Violet, Retard Girl, Letter to God. And as my wife said, these are all awful song titles, but it's
To a degree. But the lyrics
but it's right on point.
are fire.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is right on point. Gentlemen, I appreciate the time. And if you're listening to this, please consider pledging to the Patreon. $1 a month helps me out greatly. With all that being said, learn them and love them, people. We will talk to you next week. Goodbye.